Hello everyone, I am your Curse Plague Doctor and welcome to a video where I discuss BFB, why it's not very good, sometimes. If you don't know what BFB is, you probably know what BFDI is, and also, I feel like everyone watching this will know what BFB is or else they wouldn't be watching this video. Even people who have never watched an object show or are in the community will probably know what BFDI is. But we're talking about BFB today. So I've watched all of BFDI to BFB, to Teapot, I guess that counts. It's 5 seasons, but 2 of them are incomplete, and Teapot is still going, kind of. I don't know, it'll probably never get finished. But I really like BFDI. The first season is fun. It's made by like 2 children, so it's not the best quality, but it's still a really fun series. All of the characters are great. BFDIA, despite, getting cancelled, was still fun. I liked it, apart from like 5 onwards. 5 was weird. IDFB was a nice little one-off slice of life episode with the characters where I didn't understand a lot of it, but it was still fun. And then BFB happened, which I just got into the community just before IDFB came out. So, BFB coming out was a big yippee meme here, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first episode a lot. I showed it to one of my friends at school, who doesn't watch it anymore. None of my friends that I know in real life watch it, sadly. But yeah, I loved BFB. It was a great show. It was really, really funny. And the first episode introduced us to 4X, our lovely hosts, and also some other characters that I'd never seen before, like Lai and Stapy and Foggy, who I didn't know was in like an April Fool's thing. I hadn't watched it. And then other returning characters, you had your classic Fiery, you got Pin and Coiny, and then you had your IA characters like Ruby, and then you had your recommended contestants that never really got in, like Lollipop and Bathbag and the other ones, yeah. So, I liked BFB. Looking forward to the second episode. The second episode came out. Didn't like it. I hated this episode. It looked stupid. The animation was really weird, especially at the end. I don't know what was going on with that. Woody dabbed, which was fun. They ruined Leafy for the 3rd time in the series. It was a really weird episode. Didn't like it. But for the most part, BFB was really solid. The animation kept getting better, it looked more stylized, it looked really good most of the time. Episodes 14 and 15 were a blast. There were some good character arcs. Like when Book stopped being an asshole, that was great. I loved that. I'm gonna die. Dehydrated. Help me. So yeah, BFB was looking to be really good and really solid. And then BFB 16 happened, which introduced the split, the thing that turned all the fans against each other, with the introduction of 2. 2 is British, which is already a bad sign, but I really liked 2. Kinda, he was okay. I liked his powers, I liked his charm, he seemed like a nice character, but then he stole like 3/4 of the BFB cast for his own show, including some of my favourite characters who I was very adamant on never seeing again because, right, that show wouldn't exist, but apparently it did. Because I've watched it. But we were left with characters that I did not like. I got left with Loser, Spongy, Gelatin, Blocky. I never really liked any of those characters. They're all men. Apparently I hate men. That's not true. I am one. I love men. The big gay. Oh god. I just didn't like any of those characters, especially Loser. And Spongy. Spongy got eliminated, he didn't deserve to be put back in the show again. Let him be eliminated, and why bring back Loser? Pencil, I don't even like Pencil, but she should have came out, she was the first eliminated. But whatever, we also got left with Ruby and Lollipop and Leafy and Fiery and Flower, which, they were all fine to me. I didn't really care for most of the characters that I got stuck with. I started liking Lollipop and like Teardrop more, but I don't really know why we got left with these characters. I guess they just thought it was going to go on forever, so to split it into two different shows. But we got left with 4 finalists from the first series, which was Flower, Leafy, Fiery, and Bubble. We got left with them, and then we got left with a couple of newer characters, and then Teardrop randomly. Spongy, who was also very close to being in the finals, so I don't really count him. But I don't know, it was really weird getting left with those specific characters. Oh, I guess Balloony was there too, he was more new. I feel like I got left with too many finalists. Fiery and Leafy, I guess, they're fine, but then they shouldn't have really been there. I know I'm missing some of the characters, but that's just because I don't remember. Well, I do remember, but I don't care. Like Taco, she's fine. They're all fine. BFB post-split has some good episodes. I liked some of them. I forgot which episode it was, but I liked Taste of Space, and I like the one... I don't remember the episode names. I like the one where Leafy has a breakdown over Fiery. I think that was like one of the first ones after the thing. I think it was 18. Yeah, I liked some of the episodes. They were fine. They were cute. They still had mostly nice animation style because they got brought in different animators, including some really problematic people, to animate for them. And most of their animation styles blended in fine, but you could clearly tell when the animator switched. But it was fine. I liked BFB post-split. It was looking to be quite the solid show. But everything changed when the Profiley attacked. Profiley is one of my all-time least favorite characters in anything ever. He's a Mary Sue, not he, I'm sorry, I misgendered the profile picture again. They are a Mary Sue, or Gary Stu, or whatever the non-binary equivalent to that is. They were the most annoying thing ever, and they also sounded British. Why does everyone sound British that I hate? I don't think he was. They... I'm so bad at misgendering things, god damn it. They were the worst thing ever. I hated their episode. I don't even remember what episode it was. I think it was like... I really don't remember. Was it 26 or 24 or... I think it was 26. I literally don't remember. I should probably like pay attention more. It was 26. Even though that was like very close to the end, I just despised this character. They were so annoying. Everything about this episode was so annoying. And then episode 27 came out and it was one of my favorites of the series. Thank you, episode 27. You were fun. Yeah, Profiley, I hate them. Purple Face as well. Didn't like them either. Their voice really annoyed me, which my voice annoys me as well, so I don't blame them. But Purple Face was really annoying, and he kept coming back. Profiley kept coming back, and then the announcer suddenly came back in the second episode of the final. God, too much was happening. It was all going way too fast. Actually, I think he came back in episode 28, not 29. Either way, it was too much. There was too much going on, and then the actual finale happened. The 4 had a weird crisis. It stopped being funny and started being cringy. In the nicest way possible. I know lots of people like the finale, but I already didn't like the 2 finalists, Flower and Gelatin. They weren't interesting to me. Gelatin was super annoying, and Flower's voice was annoying. I guess Flower was fine in other places. She changed a lot, but god, I didn't care for them. I liked Lollipop more. I liked Leafy more, and I didn't even care for Leafy. She was nice. She was great in episode 27, by the way. Episode 27 in general, my favorite episode of post-split. It was really funny. Even though Purple Face was in it. But who cares? I just didn't like post-split as much as some other people kinda did like it. But a lot of us, thankfully, didn't like it. Because it sucked. It was a bad decision, and I know people make bad decisions all the time. But it just made a lot of weird choices. Like, the characters, I guess they wanted more interesting episodes, so they just added new characters for no reason. It's like Fairly Odd Parents, where they added other characters to make the show more interesting, but it just made it more annoying. I have nothing against the BFB team. I'm really dying over here. Nothing against them, but just think about what you're doing before you do it, because you just made some of the worst decisions ever. Did I like BFB overall? Overall, I did like BFB. It had nice animation, it had nice characters. I just didn't like quite a few of the episodes, which it didn't, of course, include some of the pre-split ones, like BFB 2 and 3. And the episode before episode 5 was kind of weird, apart from the first one. They had really weird bits at the end, they were kind of annoying sometimes, and then post-split just had a bunch of terrible episodes that I just didn't like, especially having just terrible characters half the time. But that's just my opinion. I like Teapot. Teapot's great. Teapot's one of the funniest things I've ever watched. So, good on that. I hope we get to see Teapot in less than a year, but I know that won't happen, sadly. But yeah, that was me talking about why I don't like BFB that much. But then again, I still enjoyed most of it. Join me next time for when I talk about some other stuff. I don't know, I might do my inanimate insanity video next. I was supposed to upload a video about Airy a few days ago, but I didn't, because I forgot. I'll upload that at some point. Thanks for watching. Maybe they will go in front for this one. I haven't edited it yet. I'm very lazy. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe and do the commenting about how terrible this video was. See you guys. I'm so tired. Why did I do this?